Hey guys, so I'm gonna put my camera down. So here it is. And yeah. So I'm gonna be doing a galaxy soap. So what you'll need is containers, and I'm doing 2 different colors. And then you'll need a 1/4 cup, some soap, some oil. I'm using coconut oil. You can use vegetable oil, jojoba oil, whatever you need. And then flour. It's my container of flour. 2 forks and something to sieve it with. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to be using purple. So these 2 are purple, and I'm going to be using blue. So those are the colors of the galaxy, sort of. And I might make it green, depending on what I want to do. So, I dropped it. This is wet, so I'm just going to have to put this, because I spilled some water on it. Anyways, so just pour a little bit of flour. You just have to measure the soap. That's a lot of powder. I'm just going to scoop some of that back in. I'm using plain white powder. So yeah. I'm doing some powder in here. I usually use a 1/4 cup, but you don't have to. Because they're all the same amount. So, yeah. You gotta scoop a little bit more. They're about 1/2 cup, so I'm just gonna put this over here, my flour to the side. 2 forks, you can see why, 2 different colors. But yeah. Just gonna do oil next. Don't really put a lot of oil, by the way. Sorry guys. Don't put a lot of oil, by the way. And I use this type of coconut oil. Okay, I used about 2 scoops in the back of each one. And then, yeah. Now I'm going to use this. Put this over here. Now I'm going to use my soap. So, you use exactly 1/4 cup. Hey Dad! Can you get me a towel, please? Can you come get it, though? My dad's the best. Dad? Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Talk normal. Love you. My dad's the best. And he got my favorite color, purple and blue. Okay, so mine look like that right now. They look all the same color, but they're really not. So if you put more flour, you have to sieve it in. Because, yeah. I'm going to start over here by just simply mixing it. Woo! I'll give you a close-up. Just give me a minute. so here's the close-up. So you might need a little bit more soap depending on the texture, but you don't want it to stick to your hands. Sort of like a Play-Doh feel. So once it's all mixed, you add food coloring. You can add vanilla extract to give it the smell, but my smell in here is orange and like kiwi, or like strawberry and kiwi, sorry. So, yeah. So this is what it should look like right now. Sort of like a frosting base. So I'm going to make purple first. 3 drops of red. So I'll mix that in first. Woo! It's almost like an orange, guys. Actually, it looks more pink. Woohoo, guys. It looks nice. I want Galaxy because Galaxy is really in right now. And yeah. And another thing that's really in right now is shaving half your head. But like, I don't get the vibe to it because it grows back uneven. So like, I'm not going to do that because I love my hair. Okay, so the red is all mixed, and now we're going to add 2 drops of blue. So this looks cool just like this, but like I want it mixed. And like purple never works, guys, for me when I mix the colors, but I think it's working today. Whoa, it's actually working, guys. How cool is that? And I just got food coloring all over me. How cool. Okay. So, purple is sort of working. Like, yeah, it's actually working. But, like, it might take a couple minutes, like, because, like, it's really sticky. So you might need to add a little bit more flour. Or I need to. You guys can just watch me struggle for the next 10 minutes, guys. Woo, it's working, guys. Whoa, this color is actually pretty nice. I like this color. It's like the colors of my old tap shoes. It was nice and like a grayish, purplish color. And before you put this on your hand, guys, make sure you have flour. So this is done like mixing, but it's like really thick. So like you might need a little bit more soap, but like I don't know yet. In here, I'm going to put blue. I'm going to start off with 1 drop of blue, and yeah, let's get mixing. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Actually, maybe I don't want a galaxy. Maybe I just want it like my favorite colors in the whole wide world. Because like, I hate like the galaxy thing sort of. Because like, I don't get it. But I also like the blue and purple. Because blue and purple are like my favorite colors. So I sort of like galaxy. Getting emails. Woo! Looks like cookie dough. So this will last 6 months. So because this is basically a bath bomb. But yeah. put the exact same amount in each one. So this one's mine, by the way, and then the purple one's my baby brother's. So yeah, this one looks way better than this one. My arm hurts so bad. Water, healthy for you. But I want to stick with the galaxy theme. But this is way too sticky. So, I'm going to add some soap to it. So I'm going to put half of a fourth cup in this one. Because this one's way too thick. And I'm going to put half a cup of, not half a cup, half of a fourth in the purple one. Because it's way too thick as well. I'm going to put that over there. Put my soap out of frame. Put my purple one out of frame because time for the blue to shine. Take your world. I'm going to make it shine. So now it's way too soapy and still thick. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's like, it's nice consistency, I think. But it's like a little too like oily and soapy. So I'm gonna add more like whatchamacallit, oil, not oil, powder. Woo. So let's see how the purple one will come out right now. So this is what it looks like. Okay, because I want them both to come out really soapy for a reason, because I want to show you guys. Woo! Woo! Too soapy. I love it. Okay, so they're really soapy, and that's technically good, because watch this. Add some flour. Oh, make sure your hands are dry. So, I'm going to be adding some flour to my hands. A little bit too much. Add it to your hands. At first, you might say it's a little messy. Well, let's just lay a towel down. Don't worry. Messes are fun. Just not to clean up. Take it. That's why I laid a towel down here. Take your thing, put it in your hand after you have a lot of flour on it. Lay it in your hand. Start to knead it like a baby, because babies need food. I know at first when you squish into it you're going to be like, well, it's still sticky. Yes, it's going to be sticky for like 5 minutes or 2, depending how lucky you are. But mine is perfectly normal. You can pull it apart, stick it back together, and it won't stick to your hand that much. So, see, it's stuck to my hand, but watch. You want to take all of it now after you knead it half of it. Because that's how you know it's the perfect consistency. Scrape it onto your hand. Yes, when you scrape it, it's going to get sticky. Don't worry about it. Because mistakes happen and you can always make more. And if you're like, well, it's the last of the powder I'm using, it's okay, just get more soap. Or if you added too much soap, it's fine. Just take powdered sugar, cornstarch, or powder, or any type of powder, and just knead it. By the way, if you're wondering where we got this little tin, it's nice and cute. We actually got it from IKEA, so. Look, it's nice, sticky at first, like we would expect it. But it's okay. Put it back in there. Wipe off your hands. Or move that over there. Take this, your nice and sticky substance, dip your hands in your nice powder, place it onto your hands. Start kneading half of it. Woo! And start playing with it. Because the more you play with it, the more it's gonna become, how do I put this, less sticky. Okay, so here it is. Put it back in your bowl, and you may play with it. It's just might get a little messy. So you don't want to do that. Just take some of this and pour powder into it. If you're lazy like me, you don't want to knead it very long. So there you go. And you want to knead it over this if you don't want to get a huge mess. So here I am pulling it off and everything. Now you're going to feel like it's the powdered sugar, not powdered sugar, the powder is not going into this. So you just want to squeeze it, your nice substance into this. So I'm going to mix these two, so that's going to be very fun. So I'm not really worried about the colors that much. All I know is this one's way better consistency. So I'm going to pull that over here and grab this. Because I learned this one is way better than this one, so I'm going to grab this. Put all the powder I can get onto it, and move it over here to the purple one. So this is not really Galaxy, I would say, but it is Monsters Inc. colors, and I'm a die-hard fan for Monsters Inc. So like, I love it. It's solely colors, or kitty colors, as Boo would call it. I'm probably needing this off camera. Sorry. Let me put it back on camera. Give me a minute. Pour all the flour and stuff over here. Okay. Okay, so here it is. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to start kneading it. Now this is going to end up really messy, guys. But it's okay after a while. This episode, I realized, is like 20 minutes long, but it's okay, guys, because you're on the adventure with me, playing with this nice sculpture that I made. Watch. You can put your hands, squeeze it and everything, and it won't stick to you. Now, you gotta remember, this isn't just something to play with, guys. Very, very fun to play with. This, and it is soap. Now, this is very, fun to play with. So, I will show you the final product in a minute, because I'm gonna clean this stuff up. So give me a minute. I'm gonna put this in here. Put this over here. Put this in here. Put this over here. See? Very simple stuff. Guys, and didn't even make a mess that much. Let's just go and try this out first. Okay? Let's go on a trip. In my favorite rocket ship. There's so much to find. Little Einstein. Okay, we're over here. See, guys? So we're in front of my sink, and here's the soap. Now this is so fun to play with. Watch, look. Ah! And then goes apart, and it's like Monsters Inc. colors, so it makes it just as fun. It looks brown on camera, that's weird. Oh, no it doesn't. So, Dad, come here.
Do you recognize her? No. I've never seen
her. No?
What's your name tattooed on your back?
Okay. So, love you. So we're going to take a little chunk of it. Here it is. I'm going to put this on the counter. And we're going to wash my hands with this. Yeah. So, yeah. And many more. It's easy to plan what you want to watch this fall at TV on demand. Visit the TV show section. Washing our hands. I hate flying on airplanes. Although in a helicopter, it makes no sense. I'm afraid that I'm going to die underwater. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see, I can make bubbles with this. I think you read people's minds. Dang it. Whatever. But here it is. Very fun to play with. And I'm just having fun playing with it. And it disintegrates, which is fun. So I think I want to grab another chunk to just play with. And you can literally take it all and just rub it on your hand. No one is taking this away from me. Because it's like soap. So, now you can see the color, sort of. Woo! And after you're done and it doesn't disintegrate on time, you can just squish it right back to color. And it's really simple and really nice for kids and everything. So, wow! I'm having fun playing with it. This is 5 minutes of me playing with it. Here it is. You can rip it apart, you can put it back together, you can squeeze it. And the more I play with it right now, it's turning into more of a purple color. with a little hint of teal. So if it's sticking to your hands a lot, or if you have a project you just finished, just rinse off your hands with some nice soap Play-Doh. I don't know what to call it. So let's see how well it is with washing stuff. So I'm going to zoom it in, put it in my sink. So wash off my hands, I'm going to move you guys right over here. Move you out of the way, towel wraps, for right now. So we're going to see how well it is with the detector of like cleaning it. So let's just take a little small chunk like that big. And let's, whoa, it works! Look, so this is definitely something you can like take over here. But I'm going to wash the dishes with this, and we're going to see how that turns out. That hurts. Sorry, guys. Woo! It actually worked. So we're going to take my little nice sponge thing and wash all the soap off. We're going to wash the dishes and see how clean they turn out. And if it only works on like muds or stuff. So I'm going to put you guys back over here. So we're going to see how well it turns out with cleaning dishes. First, we're going to do my soup bowl and see how nice it cleans.
The looking glass is vanished from our palette, that one.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So,
And that one, and that one. All gone.
I'm going to see if this works on my soup bowl. So, let's begin. So, put your thing like this, right in the middle of your bowl. Just pop down. So that's what it looks like. And take your little sponge thing, fill it with some water, and start scrubbing away. And right away, it starts bubbling like it's supposed to. Got on my hand. So you can rub it with your hands, with another one. Since I do the dishes, my mom gets me like these little stuff to do them with. So it's really cool.
Perhaps you would follow this, but I disappeared. 30 years a queen. 26 and 21. It's astonishing.
So my bowl is all washed. So it does work, guys. Like very well. Okay, next is a plate. So I'm just playing with it because it's very fun to play with. I would definitely prefer this, like, if you want, like, kids to clean stuff. Like, prefer this over, like, dish soap. Because dish soap's, like, boring, and, like, this is, like, so fun to play with. It literally feels like a ball of slime, or, like, the slime from, whatchamacallit, Nickelodeon. You know the slime they get slimed with? It's like, get slime. Like, right away. Okay, watch that bowl. Tell me if you guys remade this, and I want a picture on Instagram. Put a hashtag, make it yourself, let's see. Cause, ow, it's down. But we're gonna keep mixing it. And if you don't add water, it gets a little sticky, but don't worry. All fine. Keep squishing it. Ooh. Got another email. Ooh. And it comes off right away. I'm just playing with it, you guys. This video, I realize, is about to be like 45 minutes long.
Mommy got scared.
It's me.
You're not supposed to be in my coconut oil.
Shoot that.
Sorry. And you're not supposed
You got mommy?
Sorry.
I think you just woke up, mommy.
Just
Yes. Just woke up.
bye, guys.
A good